Yo.
And we're back again in the pod space, London. And this is Dad's Point of View. Myself, Louis.
Myself, T.
And we're back again with them important topics.
Episode 2.
Let's go. First of all, big up all the Instagram followers. And if you ain't following, our Instagram is dpov_podcast. And big up all our YouTubers as well, the YouTube subscribers. Big up everyone who subscribed, liked, and commented. Yeah, I beg you, hit that subscribe button though.
Yeah, definitely hit the subscribe button. Hit up the subscribe. Don't forget to leave some comments as well, you know.
Yeah, don't be a silent watcher.
You know, everyone wants to hit up our DMs when it's done. Like, yeah, got so much to say, then say it in the comments, innit? Don't be shy, man.
Yeah, we're
gonna... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, trust me, we're gonna go live today as well. So
yeah,
the pressure's on, innit? Like, there's no escaping that one. Still,
come on, we're trying to provide a platform for the man them to speak, innit? Especially the dads, innit? Yeah. Dad's point of view. So we're coming out here and we're taking our time, and you know we're trying to give something back. So lads, like, we need you to support, innit? Especially, we need you lot to be coming through and saying what you need to be said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the mothers be having their say for centuries.
For donkeys now. Let's speak up now, innit? Yeah. But yeah, big up everyone who has checked out the YouTube and the Insta. We're on just over 700 views, what is good. Within, I think, 9 or 10 days, is it?
Yeah, not even that. Yeah, within a week.
Yeah,
So good feedback, good response, and it's just motivating us to like continue the thing. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna start with a little quote, as we do like to do, throw in a little quotes and stuff. This quote I'm gonna start with is: as a father, your child looks at you like they're superhero. You cannot just throw away your cape when things get hard.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like the journey of being a father is like, you know, for most people, if it's their first child, they've never done it before, you know. So you're always going to be caught up into something, meet a hurdle along the way, what's going to be a bit challenging.
Trust me.
But that's the beauty of the journey, because you're going to learn, whether it's good or bad, you're going to learn from it. And you can't ever just give up on your children. Like, they weren't asked to brought into the earth, so you get me, you got to stand up strong and do for them. Let's break this cycle of dads not being around for their youths. Let's break that.
It can either make you or break you.
Let's have more making and less breaking.
Trust me. So our first topic today, T.
Let's get into it. This false allegations, like, I've spoken to a lot of people, and a lot of people seem to be going through a lot of like women misusing the whole system and coming with a lot of false allegations, what's potentially putting people in a lot of predicaments and a lot of trouble through police and courts and whatnot for their own benefits, their own gain. And it's not all women, but there is a good majority now, and it seems to be more and more. It's becoming like a new trend. Yeah, girls are just...
Stop helping the government, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the government, the way the system's set up, it's like it's designed for women to be single parents. They love it. You know, they love broken homes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's their form of control. You know, once the home's broken up, you know, then the government's involved. It's like they're trying to play their part of growing up your child without that whole support of a whole family, and they feed off of it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You ask a younger, like, who's your ops, and then they'll say someone from the ends or from the other ends, and that. You ask a grown ass man who's your ops, he'll probably say his baby mum. Like.
Yep. And we got a lot of emotions what's mixed up in the whole father and mother thing. Like, we let the emotions between two people get in the way of actually raising a child. That's a big issue. We need to like put the emotions aside and actually do what's good for your child instead of having the bitterness. This is where you get this whole back and forth, people trying to get one over in each other, and it's not hurting no one but the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to drop that and actually focus on the child instead of the whole bitterness because, oh, yeah, this one done this and they slept with that one or they've done this and that it causes the bitterness.
Just bad, man.
It's, you know what I'm saying? And then straight away, that's your energy. You want to carry that. You want to, all right, I'm going to get one over him. All right, I might call feds and say he done X, Y, Z and start the whole false allegation when it shouldn't even be that deep. You know, you can potentially take a father away from his child and
Vice versa.
You know, vice versa. I'm not saying all men are all rosy out here and they don't do their nonsense because, you know, we do. But that whole false allegation and trying to get a man put behind bars.
Women have are in a better position to do that than a man to do it to a woman. If you
100%. They got a lot more behind them. Women have got a lot more behind them, a lot more support than man. Like from just having the child, you got a lot of support. Compared to a man, we have to be out here grinding, like real talk. Like you get support. It's not as easy as it is today as it was years ago, but there's still a system in place for you. Right. And go on.
So I didn't know because obviously man a family man, innit? So there's certain things man still don't know about the court system and like the battling and whatever and fees, certain what the prices are. I don't know that, right? So if I've got to pay child maintenance, they take a fee.
Yeah.
What? So what? So hold on a minute. I'm getting taxed not only by you're not getting taxed by only your baby mum. You're getting taxed by the man that's hitting the things.
The judge.
Nah.
He's taking a percentage, bro.
Nah.
Like this is why it's like you gotta see it as they've made a system where they can cash in from it. Like they put these things in place. Yeah, okay, yeah, we help get the money off the dad if he ain't gonna pay, but we're still gonna pocket a little change though. Like,
that's
come
liberties,
on,
blood.
It's set up for that.
For that reason being, I would definitely go no. We're keeping this in house.
In house.
They ain't touching my pee.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'd rather that pee just go to the mother of the children and the children. Not no stranger like called Harry.
All right, look at that one where the dad doesn't even have to be on the birth certificate, but the mum can still claim peas, bro. Like that one there is a par in itself.
That was a brain fryer.
He's not on the birth certificate, but she can still claim and say, yeah, he's the father, and he still ain't got no rights. Still ain't got no rights to see his child or nothing, but she can still claim the peas. And this is a lot of women are using the system to get what they want, you know, to manipulate it. And
the system, man,
it's wrong. It's too much of it now.
And I think the more information they're getting, like this is the thing. When you're putting it out there, and then other women are seeing like, raw, like what?
Is that how we can do it? Yeah.
Cool. I don't like this guy as it is, innit? So I'm gonna make him burn.
Yep.
Because there's that. Speaking of that situation with what's that Fast and Furious guy, Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese.
So I was on the Instagram the other day, and obviously I follow 50 Cent. That's my guy still.
Yeah, I follow him.
But this man has no chill. Cause
yeah, it's 50. Yeah.
Like the videos of Tyrese, like I don't know if it looked like acting because he's an actor, innit?
Yeah,
so that crying was a bit mad still, but man was crying and saying like, "What do you want from me? What do you want?"
Yeah,
from
I've
me?
seen the video.
So
people might recall it. It's still where Tyrese is crying his eyes out.
So I've looked
1,300 in it or something.
Yeah, 13 grand.
13 grand a month or something, innit? She was
13 grand a month. Now, all right, I don't know. Maybe that's because of the wage he's on, so it might work out that way.
Yeah.
So,
the better job you're in, this is the more they're gonna claim.
But my thing is that us as black men, right, and like I said, 50's my guy, but like we've got to stop laughing at a next man's struggle and putting a man down, especially in them circumstances, because as a father, and as you know, as a father, like our heartstrings are our kids. Yeah. So if you're gonna, and obviously money,
it's a man's weak spot.
It's a man's weak spot. So not only am I gonna have to fight to see the kid or whatever and that, what 13 bags is getting taken from my account, and I might not even
up his pocket as well.
It's painful.
It's painful. Yeah,
so
definitely.
I just think that we need to be more
as men, we need to support us men more, innit?
Yeah,
like,
man.
real talk, like,
Stop
all this laughing at man.
Yeah, because
it's not funny to you're going through it, innit? It's
yeah.
not funny to you're going through it.
And the women clocked the game long time ago. They're more on this support each other thing. They might do their bad minding stuff on other things, but like there's a lot of female support for females.
Obviously, you see, this is how women get things done, because they go on and on and on and on till they get their ways. All these little things, these laws, women's rights, is because they protested for it.
Yeah.
They kept pushing, innit? They kept pushing, and this is what man don't do. We would be like, yeah, we just sit there and chill, nah, who can't be bothered, nah, that's long. But women have got time for it. This is why they get results.
Yeah, got time.
You know what I'm saying?
And Google's their friend still.
Come on. Like, they're the ones who's leaving the reviews on everything and all them things. We don't do that. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
We ain't got time for phoning up and making complaints and all that. They have. This is why they get things.
Bag of times I've gone restaurants, hotels, and they be like, can you leave a review on TripAdvisor? I'm like, yeah. Right.
Come on, no one's got time for that.
I'm trying to get on a quad bike or something. I don't care about all of that stuff. So yeah, you're right. The women have time. They have
100%.
Men have time, but we just don't make it. We just don't make the time. We just ignore it more time until it's too late. And then you got man just in tears now, and it's mad.
This is why, as men, we need to really stand up and support each other more, innit? Like, big us up when we're doing well, and you know what I'm saying, and support when we're not doing well. You get me?
Yeah. And I think that's something that we are here for as well. And this platform is like, since we've done this Instagram and like our socials, like we've seen a big, like there's a big, not what I say, there's a lot of fathers out here that are actually on the same wavelength as us, man. Obviously, there is a lot of them, and because of this platform now, man, are actually getting to conversate with different men, different fathers, young, older, new, and it just shows that if we all come together
as a community, we can grow this whole.
We can help each other and that, man.
Yep.
Things that you might know, I don't, or things that I know, you don't. But this platform is here to like. That's why we want, and that's why we will have guests coming on here to
100%
show us things that like even I don't know, and could help me get through anything that I might have been going through, or you or anyone else. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's
definitely here for. Because we all go through similar things. That's one thing, innit? As human beings, whether it's male or female. Like our learning history, we've learned things from our parents. So this is how we judge when we come up to a similar situation. It's all the things we've learned as a child. Yeah. So you're always, gonna learn new things. So this is a chance for us men to come together and really like unite. This is the platform. Let's get out here. Let's get our voice. If you want to feel that there's something you need voicing, talk to us. And we, if you don't even want to do it yourself, we can still voice it. And it's just really to just get out here and support. We're trying to build something to support us young black fathers who out here who support their youths, and for the fathers who's going through tough times, maybe might not know the avenue to go down. Maybe even if they're not seeing their child and they want someone to talk to, like this is going to be the place. We will soon eventually have helplines and all of them things where you can phone in straight directly to the show. We're already starting with the live streams. We're going to be going live, and we hope to hear from you guys. Come through and comment. And let's just have a quick conversation. And let's get to know some of the viewers and some of the fathers out here and what they struggle through every day in their lives. Are you going on the live now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to put the live on now. Deep of live. Make sure we're both up in there. Yeah, what I was going to say, so say this for a scenario, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been with a woman, got a child with her, you're 5 to 7 years in, and then you find out the child's not even yours. What do you do? Would you walk away from both of them, or would you? Because obviously it's sticky in it, because you've built a relationship, a rapport, and bonded.
That one there is a touchy one, because there being in the situation and speaking about it is two different things.
Yeah,
Let's just get that 100, innit? Yeah. Because the emotions, what is going to be built up inside of you, and you hear that you're capable of anything, like even catching the M, you're capable.
Yeah, because I see
like I know people like listen, yeah, that's all seeing red, you know, red flags. They're gone crazy. They've lost their mind.
Yeah, I see a video like that just about a week ago. The guy, he went into the kitchen when the missus was washing up.
Yeah.
He gave her a gift and wrapped it up 1,000 times. She's opened it until it's got to a piece of paper. She's like, oh, this better be the jewelry that I wanted.
Yeah.
And then when she's opened up his paperwork of like the DNA results, and he said, you see it?
No.
She said, what's this? And he went, you know what it is? She's not mine. She's not mine.
What?
And he ended up saying, you and the child need to pack your stuff and get out of my yard.
See, and he handled that well. And there's not a lot of men what will handle that like that. You know what I'm saying? But that is a horrible situation to be in. And for a woman,
my heart thinking of it.
It's like, wow. Like, you know what it is, yeah? I think it will get to a point, sometimes men, they don't even want to know. You know, like when it's gone so long and you've built a connection, a bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, rah, I don't even want to know if it's not mine, but something tells me it's not mine. It don't, he or she don't look like me, like, rah, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it. But definitely, it's a mad one, that situation there is sticky. And I've known people to go through it and all of that, and they've absolutely gone rock bottom off of it, and it's took a long time to build themselves back up. Like, you know, it crushes your self-esteem, everything. Like,
as for the woman, like, especially if the woman knows, like, obviously, you, like, as a woman, you must know that he ain't the father.
Yeah,
like, you
obviously.
know, you know, like, especially, like, come on, yeah, we don't even need to get into the details, but you must know.
Yeah, like, yeah, they've obviously they've known that there was times where it was similar and they could be, but they end up crossing it out and just going with. It's like they picking it and they think, oh, who would be the best father, and they have that trace, innit? Because women, they've got that trace. They've got more of that trace than what as us men have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it like
she's gonna have to pay me back with interest still.
Yeah, like, boy,
it's mad. It's mad.
I don't know what would you do? What would you do? Like, would you just be able to turn away and say like, it's cool?
You hit the nail on the head. It's like it's easier to talk about it than actually be in it, because I could say one thing, but me actually being in the situation, I might be calling you from a jail cell, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man could kill himself.
Yeah, even that. Like mental health.
Mental health is serious in men. It's played down because man is meant to be tough, innit? Soldiers, protectors. That's what our title is.
Yeah.
But like, it's played down the mental health side of things. Like, there's men actually really going through things out here and they're breaking down left, right and centre. Yeah. So that's all car, key more time.
Yeah. And that we get back to that point of accusations. And for the last 3 to 4 weeks, it's really been like a highlight to me about how many, not even just with women to their baby fathers, but just women in general to men, like accusations, like it can really slander a man's life.
Man, 100%.
If all right, don't get me wrong, if there is some truth behind it, but alongside with evidence, cool.
Fair enough.
No one should get away with the things that they do. But if it's just like more time hearsay, or
if it's a bitterness, if it's a woman being bitter and she just wants to hurt a man. Because I understand men can do some things where a women really get like they want to hurt us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I don't like that word allegedly.
Yeah.
I can't stand that word allegedly. Allegedly is not good enough for me.
Yeah.
Because that's basically saying a hearsay.
Yeah, no.
Nothing
for real.
to back it up. I was on an Instagram page not that long ago that does them things. I won't even promote that person's name, but I was watching it and there was a few people, they was putting up faces of man them that we even know in a sense. Like, so cool, all right, I'm not gonna back just because I know of that person. I'm not gonna fully back them, but at the same time, I'm gonna be open minded to like, I need to see that evidence before I'm gonna go out there and start going, like.
Yeah, before you go waving the finger about
like,
calling people something, you know.
Yeah.
Like, just have the evidence in it before you're gonna make accusations.
And it's a woman's account, right? So what I noticed about them is that you can't challenge them. Like, as a man, especially because I've seen women challenge her.
Yeah.
And when the women challenge her, it might go back and forth and yeah, my sister, But when a man challenges it, it's like straight away, you're supporting that person.
Yeah.
You're supporting the accused.
Yeah. You're just as bad, the same kind of attitude.
Nah, I'm trying to like be that person that goes, hear what though? Because if it ain't true, like
what you're saying is slandering.
This guy, it could affect his life in work, making money.
His life at home.
Like his life at home, like
his family, his kids.
Like it's really deep. It is really deep in that situation. You've really got to be careful about throwing these accusations about. Do you know what I mean? Because you can tell sometimes, like they'd say to you, for example, if someone said to me, like, what would you do if your name got thrown in there? I'm shutting down the whole shop, bro.
Yeah,
because I know no ways no one gonna slander my name if I know it ain't true.
No one's chatting crap about me.
Yeah, so sometimes it's like when it is happening to a person and their reaction is like not that, it's questionable, isn't it? It's like, why are you so cool, bro? If it's,
I wouldn't be cool. That's
cool.
Some of the accusations what come out about people, it's like, whoa, you know,
it's wild.
You know, you look at them.
Wait, you're trying to
never
say
in the same light again.
Don't put my name and young girls in the same conversation and think that I ain't gonna turn up and shut down the show, bro.
Let's take this Tim Westwood situation, yeah? Because, like, I know this one here is mental and...
yeah, baby.
Don't kill me. Tim Westwood, you know what? You know what? Tim Westwood, it's mad. I look at him like, you dirty little perv, yeah?
That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one, yeah. You're testing out stuff. Okay, no problem.
Sorry.
But yeah, you can look at him and think, you dirty little perv, but it's mad. Like, they come in so many shapes and forms all over the place. And when a man's in like positions that they are, they're not used to no's, you know. Them kind of spotlights and all that. Guys feel like they got power trips, like no girl can tell them no. And
you got to remember, bro. These man like him have been moving around in the 80s and the 90s, so they underestimated the power of social media in the future.
Yeah, 100%. They never ever thought this was coming.
Mobile phones weren't even popping like that. It was like pages and shit. So
exactly, he never ever thought none of this was coming. But you know, every time like a celebrity went down for his heart, I bet you his heart skipped a beat. Like, oh, it's one more step closer to me. You know what I'm saying?
I was saying to Mumsy today, you should have quit 10 years ago.
Yeah.
If you quit 10 years ago, you might have like gone under the carpet still. But you want to try still be in the limelight, you're going to get targeted, man.
Having like as old as 15-year-old kids, and it's mad. Like,
and us, man, have been around this guy through
crazy.
past and the music and that. So it was kind of them ones where man always knew like this guy like young girls, but you know that level of young girls of like, she's legal, but she's just young, and us, man, that's young for us, man. Like,
yeah.
But when you're hearing like, yo, what?
And this is what I was going. This is what I was saying about like even in our last show. You see, as man them, yeah, and we're flexing or we're out on road or doing whatever, and we can link up with the next guy, but it's not our guy. It's our boy's boy or something, but you hear his kind of like his mentality. He'll be checking that little young gal and be like, yeah, I'm onto that one. And more time we turn our eye to that, like, that's him, innit? We're not on none of that. Yeah. And then later on, you start hearing this guy's been... We saw the signs. We should have flags, exactly. We should have addressed it from then and said, "Nah, that's not the way, you know, bro. Yeah. Leave them little girls to grow up. Leave them little girls to have their life, bro."
You know how man are though. If man would have saw, because like I said, we've been in the rooms with Tim Westwood many times on many occasions. If man would have, and true say, anytime we saw this guy, we was doing performances in clubs with man. So there weren't no underage girls because the IDs were very tight and them like in newer times and that, but. If a man ever saw man talking to a girl that's fully underage, man would have held man up. It would have been a banter squad thing. Like, what?
This is what I'm saying.
You doing,
What
blood?
you doing? Chatting to them young gal.
Love
And there's
it.
too much of it. Leave the young gal alone, man. Let them grow up, man.
Got this guy here flexing with my UK snapbacks. I want my hat back. I want my hat back, bro.
Nah, we need that hat back,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Or
it-
furthermore, just dispose of it. But
Yeah,
don't
it's
ever
not
put it
good.
on your
Don't
head
put-
again.
It's not a good look, bro.
Don't put it on your head.
I'm not trying to hear throw fingers and this and that, but like I said, with certain man, like this guy,
Yeah,
we kind
it's
of
mad.
we kind of knew, like I'm saying,
It's like,
he likes them young. So
it's not surprising.
it's
you
not
know,
surprising.
It's not surprising. I don't know how many people find it surprising that hearing Tim Westwood, younger, I can't get my words out, underage girls. It's, you know, it's like, it's known as much as Wiley, you know what I'm saying?
just as much as we knew that he liked black girls and that, like.
We know these
I
things.
was man seeing one time at a booking, I think it was Highbury Islington or one of them. No, he wasn't. He was out of London, and he's pulled up in that whip, the bulletproof one, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got bullet holes in them, blood. And I remember saying to man, like, what did you do for man to be? You're just a DJ, fam. Why is man? Now I know it's probably a dad or a brother looking to
son.
lick man down for what he done.
Yeah, stop playing with them kids, man.
Yeah, mad man. Leave them kids alone, man.
A lot of man out there, you still doing it, like, man, like, stop it, bro. Like, listen, leave the kids them alone. There's women your age, like, you know.
Yeah, because you know, you see the thing about when men do shit, yeah, it looks, for some reason, it try to affect all of us. Because the
Yeah.
first thing women do, these men.
These men,
These
we
men.
we get tarnished all with the same brush.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
It's act right, man.
this is why we have to talk up, and you see something wrong, we're gonna speak on it. Like, and them things there, it's wrong.
Yeah,
It's
man.
wrong.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Stop it.
stop it.
Behave yourself.
Trust me.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much fish in the sea, man. Why like allow it, man?
You know, this is why, like, you know, there's so many ways to do things out here in life, and that's just not the way.
Look at fucking Johnny Depp, bruv.
Johnny
Gal-
Depp
gal-
is
gal
going
shitting in his
through it,
bed
man.
and that, and he's still getting held up, bruv.
Like, you see, like, this
This
is what I'm
life-
saying. Like, you see, this comes right down to accusations again. Like, it's the whole Johnny Depp. Like, and you know what? I believe the brother, you know. I believe him.
Believe Johnny, yeah?
Yeah, I believe him, bro. I believe that they've been going back and forth on a toxic relationship, like a lot of us have been through. You know, that back and forth is just one over on each other, and back and forth, who can outdo each other. That's that whole bitterness, that emotions
But that's a
in it.
new level of toxic shitting in a man's bed, blood.
Yeah, bruv. Listen, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Imagine
foul.
that. That's foul.
That's a red card, blood.
That's foul. And then what was she like, most man, yeah, if like that happened, a girl shitting in your bed, like, listen, you're gonna want to kill her, you're gonna want to rub her, you're gonna want to do something.
Yeah,
you know
nah,
what I'm saying? Like,
you know
it's a
what?
big disrespect.
I'm gonna take a time out for a good few months, bruv, because
It's a big disrespect.
I'm gonna be looking at, like, because you see the same thing how women look when a man does something, they look at all men in the same, like, sometimes, like me, I'm like, raw. I'm gonna have to talk to women, say chat to your female, you know what I'm saying? Chat to them species there that are moving mad like that. It's mad.
That's mad, man. And like, listen, I know this is the first time I've heard anything crazy like a girl is
yeah,
taking a
that's-
shit
yeah,
in a
that-
man's bed.
that's mad.
But I'm telling you, that is a different disrespect. And you
Yeah.
see how you women like to follow trend.
Don't do
Don't
that.
make
Don't
that
do
the
that.
next trend.
Don't do
see?
that. I don't want to hear
Yeah?
no one I know phoning me
Don't
saying,
think that
blood,
is
she shit him
cool.
up. No, I don't want to hear that, bro.
Could you imagine? Like, listen,
You know
like,
what would be the most messed up situation is if man got back with her after that.
listen.
That's some freaky crap there, blood.
Nah.
This, man.
Trust me, but that Johnny Depp, I feel it for him, man. He looks like a broken guy as well.
He looks like a white version of Will
Will
Smith.
Smith. This is what I'm saying. Like,
It's mad.
and it's played down. Them man are going through stuff, you know. They're hurting, you know. But as because they're men, we're meant to be put on this pedestal as we always got to be strong. You know, we're protectors, we're the knight in shining armor, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But sometimes we hurt inside too.
Yeah,
You
we
know
have
what I'm
feelings.
saying? We have feelings. We're not Supermen out here. We're not Supermen.
Look,
We're
I tell you how much we have feelings. Like I said, when I see Tyrese cry, it hurt my heart a little bit. It ached me. Like, poor man. Like, that's deep still. I can't laugh at that. Like, when I'm hearing that girl are shitting in Johnny Depp's bed, like, come on, man.
It
hurt
vile,
me still.
man.
It's vials everywhere.
It's vile, and to hear men actually going through that and it's played down, because imagine hearing a man shitted in this girl's bed. It would be an uproar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Girls would be outside his front door doing all the...
Told you men are dogs.
Dogs, listen, we'd all get tarnished with that brush, 100%.
Yeah.
And you can't ever sit here and say, nah, what she done was like it weren't that bad. No, that was fuckeries.
Yeah.
That was straight up fuckeries, you know what I'm saying?
Another thing we put on our Instagram last week was a video of a guy on the phone to his baby mother, and she tried to charge him $1,000 for an hour with his child, and then he was like, what? And then she changed it to $300 for an hour to spend time with his youth.
Nah, see that there. That's a next violation there. That's her working the system. She's working brain in it. She knows how this thing goes. She's got all the control. She's got all the rights in it.
Yeah.
So this is what she's just putting into place now. Like, and there's nothing much he can do unless he starts going court and all of that. And a lot of men don't want to do that. They haven't got time for that. They don't want to put that energy. Like, there is a few percentage what will, but there's not enough. Enough will just submit and give in and be like, oh, cool, I'll just play by your way of doing it. And the girl will take the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah? She will take the piss using the system, and how she knows she's got all this power, and that's what's happening too much.
Yeah.
Like, you're not playing fair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not playing fair. You're using every way possible to, like, make sure your cards are always winning. You've got that winning hand, and you're already winning from the get-go. Man, hold our hands up to that. We know this.
I want to know who wrote the law. It must have been a woman who wrote all of this stuff down for all of this court battle stuff.
Must
It
have.
must have been a woman, because if it's a man, you're a sellout, bruv. You're a sellout. You've just made life so much harder for us, man, that actually, you know what I'm saying, that love our youths and want to be there for our youths. It has to be a woman, man.
It's all
Sabotage.
like, that system, was designed to help women from before, like it is, like this is, it's a generational war, innit? This is a generational beef. This is what's happened. This has been happening before our times, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our mums' mums all went through this stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Men have been leaving women pregnant for donkeys way before our time, innit?
Yeah.
This is why this system came into place.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was to help these women who was less fortunate, where the men would go, like, leave them in the lurch, and they would get supported, you know, to help bring up the child.
And all put in the same community.
Give a good 20, 30, 40 year spin on that now. These guys are using it like it's a starter pack.
Weapon.
Yeah, that's a weapon. Yeah, they want to, right, I want to get I'm getting my yard. Boom. And then, straight after that, it's like, boy, we don't really care about this dude. Like, whoever it was, I just needed the youth. And that's the energy what's getting thrown about.
Like I said last week, like, man, the donors.
Donors.
Sperm donors.
Yeah. And that energy is just like, right, they got their step up, innit? And for a man, we can't just step up like that. We have to actually go out and grind. Yeah? We don't get no single benefits. No, like, the women, they know what they're doing. They're getting all of that. And they see it off of other women, and other women make it look so easy. They make it look like a trend. It makes these little young girls think, yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many little young girls with kids.
Yeah.
Because it's a trend.
Yeah.
You get me? Get a yard. You get me? It's not that easy, but that's the trend, isn't it? That's what's been said.
And young boys, any young
And that's
boys,
the system.
any young boys out here that are, like, about to start their life, please do not let a female distract you from your goals.
100%.
When I mean that, it's like, just for example, if you got education and you're doing this stuff, don't be on the phone to let these girls have you up all late hours, making you miss appointments, or, like, just mess up your goals and that, or all this love puppy stuff where you're running around like you got 17-year-olds looking to commit suicide now because their girl don't want to be with them, or she's cheating on him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, don't be distracted. Girl will come. Girl will always come. So get yourself sorted first. Like, go and have your boys' holidays. Go and do your thing.
At the end of the day, they're gonna get the starter pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already set up.
So as a man, it's best you go and get yourself patterned. Get yourself sorted first. Get yourself, step up your game. Make sure you're in the position. Yeah. Make sure you're up. Make sure you've got the winning card.
Yeah.
Because if it's the shoe on the other foot, bro, it's a long road to travel down. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let no woman tell you any different. You see, when it comes to this dating game as well, I'ma say this. If you take a girl out on a date, yeah, all right, be the gentleman. You pay for the date and all this and that. But if there's a second date, yeah, you need to hear from her. Don't worry, I'm treating you next on our next date.
Yeah,
I want to hear that. If or we're gonna go half on that, but because there's a lot of girls out here that have these expectations of a gentleman. He needs to like open doors for me, pull out the seat for me when I sit down and this and that. Listen, if I pay for this date round 1, I pay for this date round 2. Now we're getting on to the third one, round 3. You better open up doors for me. You better pull out the chair for me. Don't let it be. Don't.
It's not one-sided.
It's not one-sided out here.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of women say, nah. Probably girls that are going to be watching this now, we go, nah, that's not a gentleman. No,
it's a teamwork.
It's teamwork, man.
Teamwork, man.
That's how you know.
The partnership's meant to be a teamwork. It's not like one better than the other, or teamwork with your partner.
Yeah, it can't be a one-sided thing, man, because, you know what I'm saying? And, like, because you got a lot of, like I said, I said something the other day where these people that expect, like, a woman that'll go, or a girl, or a young girl go, like, I want a man with money. I want a man with money. All right, cool. If you ain't got no money, and you're on this JSA stuff or universal credit, you better go and take your broadcast to that JSA and go and find your love with benefits. Don't be trying to find no man that's got money, but you ain't got nothing that you can bring to the table.
The man with money ain't looking for you. To put it that way, yeah? They ain't looking for you. Yeah? No, I see, did I lose it? Yeah, but I've read something what said something. It was saying something like this. It said, you won't have sex with the broke guy because he's broke, yeah? But the broke guy will spend his last money on you. But you have sex with the rich guy who won't spend a penny on you. And that's the truth.
He's used to getting things for free.
That's the truth. He ain't spending nothing on you. He'll flash you what he's got. He'll tell you what he's got. You can see what he's got, but you ain't getting none of it. Yeah? All you're getting is the beat and gone. You're ringing down his phone, missed calls.
Big up the people inside. Big up Shay. Big up King Robinson. Well, go on, brother. What's he saying? Gentleman, but can't act or behave like an old school lady. Yeah. Now I hear you. Big up Sweet Spiritual saying, tell him again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the ones at the back.
For the ones at the back, we're out here saying it with our whole chest. Yeah,
man. Like, man are old enough to say this. Like, I'm telling you, that's why I'm speaking for these young boy that ain't got no experience or nothing. Can like, what? You're gonna spend your mum and dad's pocket money or allowance that they give you on a girl? Like, you're mad.
Don't make sense.
Don't do that, man. Go and save up for your boy holidays and all of this stuff and that, and go and get yourself sorted. Go and get your credit and start your businesses and grind for your P and that, and then hopefully you will meet. In your journey, you will meet someone who's on your wavelength.
On your mindset. Because that's what you should be working on, your mindset. Having this disciplined mindset, this mindset, what makes you get up and go. No distractions, you're focused, you got goals you're achieving. That's the kind of mindset you want to, be working on and making sure you have.
Because if you choose a circle of friends that are broke, guess what? You're more likely going to be broke.
100%. 100%, man. That's why you gotta stick yourself around people who are doing better than you. Don't be afraid to look at someone doing better than you and ask them for help, man. Yeah. Ask them, how did you do this? Because more than likely you're gonna pull yourself up to their level.
Yeah. And women, stop telling your daughters you need to find yourself a man who's well off, who's got money and this and that. That's the wrong way to go, because then you're gonna wonder why your girl is out here now, your daughter's out here flexing on Instagram with her skin out and that, trying to secure the bag. Like, teach them to go find yourself, get yourself an education, go and get yourself a good job and this and that, and be independent. Don't try and cheat your way through life and try and secure the bag. Because I tell you what, you see that man that you're gonna go for, His eyes are gonna be on site. He's gonna be like, yeah, cool. I'm just gotta go and do some business trips. On them business trips, mate, there's another one. There's another one like you.
Yep. Because if you know all you got beauty to sell, yeah, is if it's only beauty that you can sell, then the next beautiful girl who can sell it better is gonna come through and take that, innit? So you better make sure it's just more than just pretty looks, you know. Make
Trust
sure you
me.
got the head too.
Because if that's all you got to your name, your broke ass is gonna get dropped back to the bus stop.
And after the time, it's gonna be a pretty face and then baggage, and then more baggage, and then more baggage, and then nobody don't want you.
Yeah, man. So like it is one of them ones where you gotta choose not choose wisely, but be cautious, because it's roulette out here, man, and you can't just go in this game blind when it comes to companionship and girls and even for girls with boys and that. Stop going into this stuff blind, because then what you're doing is like what we're saying again, you're helping out that judge to take a fee off, man. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what
they don't mind. Yeah, use all.
They don't mind you lot being single mums. They made the system for you. Like, listen, it's so enticing. Yeah. I understand. Like, what have you're getting this, you're getting that. You can claim this, you can claim that. Like, I hear it. Yeah, but it's designed to just trap and break up families. They don't want none of this because you're stronger as a family.
What do you think us man would do if the shoe was on the other foot?
Exactly, we'd be rinsing the system, bro. We'd be rinsing it. And you need to get off that mindset. Nah, real talk, trust me, because it's designed to have broken families, and that's what they want. Yeah, because they can get into your kids that way.
Another thing we put on the Instagram the other day, and for the people that are on the live, I would like to hear your opinions on this one as well. Since the 90s, mums have received custody to 80 to 90%. Yet we blame dads for the state of our society. The fact is, we have a generation that has been over-mothered and under-fathered.
100%. 100%. And that's the truth of it.
Yeah, it's deep when you look at the stats, man. It's absolutely crazy, man. I get angry, like, you see, like I said, when I see man that have youths and don't even care, bruv. Man, I don't even want to, like, it angers me, man, because like I said, it affects me as well. Like you keep hearing people, not all of us are the same, man, but these men out here, like, you got something.
You gotta do better.
Gotta just do better, man. Stop running away from your responsibilities, man. Take that on. Take that on with a smile on your face. Be grateful, man.
Yeah.
Be grateful, because there's some people out here that can't even have kids, but really want them.
You know? Like, you know, it's the worst thing that you don't do for your child, or you leave them, or you completely turn your back and they actually make something of themselves. That's the worst. Yeah. Because then you're just like, wow, you was never a part of that. You probably never be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much things. If with your kids, it feels like your second little chance to make a difference on the world, to put an impact. You know, you do it through your kids. You raise them well. You raise them with that. You want them to achieve things better than you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you can never take that away. So,
because your child's success is your success, man.
Yep. It stems from your roots, you know what I'm saying? So if your child's shining, trust me, you're shining too with them. It's just, you know. So don't turn your back on your kids, man. They're everything. Like, they're the future. They're the generation after we're gone, you know. They're gonna be living in this world without us one day, and we need them to be strong and ready. You know what I'm saying? And have the mindset to survive out here, because we all know it's a jungle.
Yeah, concrete jungle, mate.
Like, there's so many kids out here dying left, right, and center, you know, and it's a lot to do with how we're being raised today, because it wasn't so bad years ago. It's always been bad, but now it's something else. It's
like a standard procedure without people. It's like
it's just killing without thinking now.
What's that? Because me and T, we have conversations all the time on the phone about things and subjects and that. And you mentioned to me something about the theory of the monkeys in the cage and the banana.
Oh, the monkey. Okay, look. So, it's like, let me tell you a story I saw online. And there's a banana. There's a one banana in the cage with two monkeys. One of the monkeys tries to pick up the banana but gets electrocuted, yeah? The second monkey tries to pick up the banana and gets electrocuted. So they've put another monkey in the cage. The monkey tries to pick up the banana, gets electrocuted. They put a fourth monkey in the cage. This time, the monkey's gone to pick up the banana, but the three monkeys have started beating him up. The fifth monkey's come in, they've started beating him up. The sixth monkey's come in, they started beating him up. He got all the way to the 10th monkey, and the 10th monkey said, "Rah, why is it every time we try to touch the banana, we get beaten up?" The 9th monkey was like, "I don't know, but this is how things go around here." So it just shows the whole monkey see, monkey do system. Like, we don't actually know half of the time what it is,
why we're
doing it. We just know the consequences, and that's what helps with the control. You know, we only follow rules for the consequences of knowing that if we don't, something bad will happen. That's why these things are set into place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just the whole monkey see, monkey do. Half the time, we just follow what the next man's doing.
See, Sweet Spiritual said something that you said earlier, T. Basically, kids, they represent your genes. Children do not ask to be brought into this world. They deserve better.
Yeah.
100.
100.
100. So, but back to what you're saying there is the way, when you even explained that to me, when I sat and thought about it, I was like, rah, it's true, man. It's like, even down to all these youths that do the mad thing, like, and you could sit there and go to a youth, like, why you got beef with these guys? Like, the older generation might know.
Yeah.
But the younger generation just go, because that's how it is.
Oh, them man are the ops.
They're
but
the
why
ops.
are they the ops? Man can't tell you,
some can, but
yeah, some of them.
But then there's some that just jump on the bandwagon and like, yeah, I just know that when I see this guy, I have to chef him.
Yep. And it's
Mad.
you know,
It's mad.
it's crazy out here, man. It's crazy, and I think as a community, we need to do better with the kids, man. The youths, we need to educate them more. They're lacking education. It's 100. Like, you can't leave it to these schools to educate your kids.
Yeah.
You can't leave it to these schools to educate your kids. You gotta educate them yourself.
Trust me, and like I think I said it last week, that word credit, man. You take your you. Even if you don't have to leave the you to learn it himself. Like, take what you've learned and take your you and go, yo, you know what, man? You're gonna get a job after you've done your education stuff. You're gonna get your job, and we're gonna make sure you start paying some bills. We're gonna build up your credit, and then you're gonna go and get yourself that loan.
Yeah.
You're gonna go and get yourself property and all of this. Nah, you don't. You're a big time legit shotter.
Yep.
You're not a drug dealer. You're a house dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can switch the game, like, and be legit and make that legit money. Like, and you're gonna be that your youth now that's probably grown up with all these other youths that are out here hustling, robbing, shotting, and then your youths come and done something where, like, rah, I didn't have to take no risks.
Yep.
My life went in danger, and I got the bag. Like,
You know, made that legitimate bag.
legitimate bag. It's nothing better than that legitimate bag, you know.
Nothing.
I'm telling you, like, see, like, even when I used to drive, I was driving for years. You know them ones that driving for years without a driving license, bruv. Like, sometimes man used to put on the specs to look more legit and shit. Yeah, and man was just para, even when you hear sirens and that. And then I remember when I
looking
first
over your shoulder every second.
And I remember when I first got my license, for the first year or two, I was still shook of feds,
Bro, I
don't know.
think I still look over my shoulder.
But now, if I see a fed doing something stupid or parking illegally and that, and it's got in my way, I'ma pull them up.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Yeah, man's confident.
you can't
with
park
it
there,
now.
mate.
We're confident
Yeah,
with
confident
it
with it now. Like,
Yeah.
what's your name, mate? My name is Mind Your Motherfucking Business, bro. And it's move your whip now. You know what I'm saying? With then confidence, because when you're legit, like I said, legitness is power. You know that they can't touch you. Well, they can touch you because police are still can be idiots in it. But
You still got your
if you
corrupt feds.
if you know how to handle it, you know what I'm saying. So like I said, that legitness, there's power in that. If you're a drug dealer and all of this stuff, like, you can't really be hailing up the law still, because
the system ain't working for you if you're, on that side. Tell you that for free.
Yeah, man.
It's designed to just put you in there
Like-
over
like-
and over and over.
like, man can speak that slang. We come from the roads. We can speak all that slang, but just know when the work phone rings. You all right, mate? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I'll be in tomorrow. Yeah, same time, gov.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
you know, change up. You know, you need to adapt. You need to
mate.
adapt. Because some of these youths now, they're going to working in B&Q with their low South seat sometimes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, you're not gonna last long round here, you know.
There's youths in there still watching out for their ops on a job working, yeah, but watching out for their ops. Where does that make sense? You're in B&Q and you're trying to duck your ops on the aisles.
Mad.
Mad.
Yeah, man. So as parents, like I said, we are where it starts from. It stems from us.
Yep.
And
We gotta hold ourselves accountable, you
Yeah.
know. Like real talk. What's happening out here with all these youths running? As parents, we gotta hold ourselves accountable.
big time. That
know what
word
I'm saying?
accountability, mate.
It
Bare
is-
kids of like, I feel bare parents make excuses. Oh no, but can't control. Well, you had a chance to from early, but you gave
Yep.
up.
Yep.
You blamed it on the dad.
That's it.
Or the dad blamed it on the mum.
Yep. And look, you can't give up on your children. No, whether they're doing good or bad, you can't give up. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Like my mum showed me, you can never give up on your
You know what's
children.
gonna do to you? It's gonna go down to their generation. Then your youth's gonna end up doing the same thing.
You gotta watch your grandchildren doing the same thing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can stop it, put a stop to it. And the way you put a stop to it is you have to get onto your child. You have to hold accountability for yourself that these things are stemming from what you're not doing,
Yeah.
you know? And that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to step up more. You have to take more credibility for what's happening around you. And yeah, man, take it from there.
Yeah, because I think the way I was brought up, like I said, man, done some bad things and stuff like that. But cause the way I was brought up, it's like the first time that I might have got in trouble with the police and I had to be in the cell or whatever, or jail or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I ain't doing this again.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, or the first time I had to go job centre, like, nah, this ain't the place for me. I'm not trying to sign on. I need to go and get myself a job. I'm not trying to come into this depressing place full of people that are just like not even out here trying to find jobs, just out here to try and get their advanced checks and shit. It's mad. It's mad.
Yeah.
And that stems down to they might be my age, but it's down to their parents that the reason they're probably the way they are as well, man. They ain't go-getters. And one thing that we are go-getters, man, like even when we got do our jobs and that, we run our businesses and that, like when we take people on jobs, man, if they're not go-getters, they're not getting the call back.
Yeah.
I don't see that
100%.
work ethic. Like you're not getting called back, my friend. Like I got youngers that are in my family that I'll put on the job and I see them putting more work in than a man who's like in his 40s and 50s. Like you're not getting that call back, man. I'd rather call the younger to come back and graft and that and make that money. Because he needs it more than you. Well, not even that he needs it more than you. It will benefit him in the future to be motivated to be a goal-getter and carry on being a goal-getter. Don't get too these some people get too complacent and you can't have that. So you got to put it into your kid.
100%.
Big up Clint's inside the place.
Hold tight, Clint.
We make shit happen, go-getters. 100, you know.
100.
And yeah, it's another
Like,
guy.
there's,
It's
you
another
know,
guy.
there's
Big up Clint's.
people on there who officially tell you anyway. So
Yeah.
it's not even like man are on there just chatting. Like there's
Yeah,
people
man.
who's there and seeing it, you know.
Yeah.
And you know the circle's tight. Like we're around the same similarity, you know. So
and if you, and I think I said it again last week. Like the people that weren't on the same mindset as man, they're not around, man. Because you can't, like I said, if you surround yourself around people that have got a broke mentality, then it's infectious, innit? You're gonna be broke.
yeah,
Or if you're surrounded, say you got all your set of friends are smoking crack or taking cocaine.
it's not long before you're gonna start. You know,
like,
you know that peer pressure.
peer pressure. Trust me.
You know what I'm saying, yeah, go on, look, just take it, go on.
That's right. The ambience, low vibe. You get me? It's basics, man. It's basics, but even though I say it's basics, there's a lot of people that are very uneducated about life.
Like I said, the education is what's missing. Yeah. Education is what's missing. A lot of people could educate themselves more, even about themselves. Yeah, because everyone thinks they know themselves and whatnot and all of that, but
We're still learning.
they're still learning. There's so much to learn. You really need to take time out for yourselves, and this is what's not happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone's too caught up in the distractions, your mobile phone, kids, all that. When's the last time you done something for yourself, really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's people out here that are go-getters themselves, but they're the ones that will really like to showboat about what they got, what they've done. And 9 times out of 10, they're the ones that ain't got no integrity. So they're the people that will forget about when they were broke, and the people that fed them and done things for them when they had nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is, when I mean be a go-getter as well, don't forget
Don't forget where you're coming from.
don't forget where you come from, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's where showing you're grateful. You know, and gratitude is a big part of it.
There's no way that I'm gonna hit the jackpot, be a multi-millionaire, and I'm gonna be out here in interviews or songs or whatever, and go, yeah, all I can chat about is this, and if you can't chat about this, you're not on my level and that. And then imagine I'm not even talking to you, or you're not. I haven't brought you know where I am, but I'm forgetting. Wait, your mumsy put food on my plate.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
When man didn't have all of that.
Yeah, like. So integrity, man, as well. Have integrity. Make sure you young boys, man. Make sure you have that. It's key. It's key.
100%, man.
That's how you end up getting your ass robbed as well.
Know what I'm saying? Yep.
Yeah. Forgetting about your people. Your people end up turning on you. Obviously, it shows that they ain't really your people, but then at the same time, you weren't really their people as well, because they're not eating with you.
Yeah.
Or you're not even saying you have to give them the bag, but like, you know what I'm saying? So if I've got my business now,
try to lead man to the door.
Like, yo, I got a job. Do you want to come on a job? If they refuse it, that's them. That was you opening the door for them to start making the money and getting into that industry that you might be in.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how you do it.
100%, man.
Well,
definitely.
Yeah. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. It's key, yeah? We need to get up there. I think we're on like 23 subscribers.
Come on, let's push that up, man.
Let's push that up
to at least 100.
And don't be shy to comment. Don't be a silent spectator, man.
Yeah.
Like, get in there. All you fathers.
Especially you fathers, you know. This is called Dad's Point of View for a reason.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Instagram, Dpov, that's DPOV_podcast. Make sure you hit that follow button. Give us a follow. And yeah, man, check us out. This is episode 2.
And we'll catch you back with episode 3. Hopefully, if everything works out correct, we'll have the speakers on the show as well. That's one you don't want to miss. They've got a lot to say, trust me. So
yeah, it should be a spicy one.
It'll be a spicy one.
I'm itching to learn some new things as well still.
Trust me.
So yeah, and big up everyone who came on the live today as well, man.
Yeah,
and
big up yourselves.
Big up all yous lot, man, still. Big up all the parents, because most of the people that follow us are parents themselves as well. So big up yous for doing a great job and staying in your kids' lives.
Mums, you know, who really do more than what you're supposed to, you know. You go that one step more. Even to help the fathers big yourselves up as well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think saying that, there's another quote that I will end with.
Yeah.
The latest quote we put up is, mothers that love their kids will never teach them to hate their father.
100%. Like, to be honest, if you're in a situation where, let's say, the father's not really putting too much input, like, he's not 100% consistent, and a lot of the time, as women, you might let your feelings get involved, your bitterness towards that. What helps to make your decision easier is to say, like, no, I don't want him around my child. When leave that decision really down on
to your child,
your child, because let them fuck up, innit? Yeah, and let your child see it for themselves.
You give a man enough rope,
let him hang himself,
yeah, man.
And that's the best advice I could think.
Don't be the dictator.
Yeah, just like, and if you know, where you can help and support them, like, see if he's showing interest, if he's a person that's really trying, then yeah, you know, help him. You know, he might not have the funds, he might not this, he might not that, but try and help him, try and support him so he can see his child and be there, and your child can get the most out of it, instead of like having any bitterness towards him, because it's your child's happiness at the end of the day, innit?
That's what counts.
But if they're showing this half-hearted stuff and whatnot, just let them keep doing what they're doing, because they will hang themselves. I promise they will hang themselves. Like, if they're not consistent, one day they're going to disappear. Yeah, you're going to be left with the mess. But once the mess is cleared up, your child's going to understand. You know what I'm saying? They're going to understand, like, rah, is that what my dad done? Or, you know, vice versa, what my mum done, etc. Yeah. So you just let them, they have to kind of, like, go through it. It's mad to say, but, like, don't stop a child, you know, from seeing their dad. If the child wants to see it and he's asking to see, that's what I would say.
Where's the card?
Red card. That's what you get if you do that.
There you go.
So yeah, I think that is our episode done for today. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I can't stress anymore. Hit that subscribe button.
Bing.
Subscribe.
Hit that subscribe, people.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the viewers who came in on the live. Love that support. Thanks for all the viewers who's checked out the YouTube already and who's smashed that like already and just to subscribe. Can you come through again? We got this one uploading soon. Keep posted to the Instagram where more info on when it will be going up will be available.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep your eyes closed on the Insta for all the information. And yeah, man, just make sure you check out the last episode.
Yeah, and also even in the comments of our videos, like, put some suggestions down of what topics you think we should hit, because there's so many topics when it comes to parenthood, and especially for fathers. So yeah, just put on the YouTube channel, put some comments down, suggestions. We're happy to hear them. Take care, man.
Peace, people.
Okay, I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing while driving. Okay, I'm rolling, I'm riding, I'm flexing while driving.